Hey, what's going on, guys? Bucker25730 here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I was trying to set up a live stream for this game because I've noticed that it's taken a long time to go through, but I still had to do some stuff. So let's go to the latest file, which is this one. There we go. Who should I show my poem to next? Monika's the only one, so let's go to Monika. Hi, Bucker. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Baka. We're a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. Makes you think of something Shiori would like. Wait, did I just skip something? Okay, no, I didn't skip something. Okay. Is that so? You and Shiori are like really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Shiori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, you sound like Yuri. But in any case, Shiori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards your own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. That's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle Jesus, this is a long one. Protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, it can't be. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching further into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, that's kind of sounded like she was talking to an audience, but phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Mediocre, not mediocre. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Yuri and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Do you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Siri liked it, and Baka did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some of the suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Baka liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to oppress a new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Baka appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. They went okay. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs managed to grow a size bigger as soon as Baka started showing up. What the fuck? Did Natsuki really just say that? Okay, Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Baka, she's just trying to make me look bad. It's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain to her, Baka. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limited yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Baka? Well? How does but I get dragged into this in the first place. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be, I mean, Natsuki's my homegirl, right? But I can't go with either of them, so I might just scream for Sayori to help me. Should I be... Now, because then both of them are gonna hate me. I'd rather have one of them hate me and one of them like me. Let's go with Natsuki. Yuri, you're really talented. well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I wrapped my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings through a few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader imagination take over. Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Haha. Shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Actually, should we go see what they say if let's go help Yuri? Okay, I'm gonna be back in just a second. Okay, so we're back here, but let's choose help me Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Huh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Baka. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Wait. Okay, yeah, I didn't miss anything. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's breasts, I feel, I guess, slightly more comfortable saying breasts and boobs. Breasts are the same as they always were. Bigger and beautiful, Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. She's probably just like, what the fuck? I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. That's a better choice than just choosing Natsuki, I think. Sayori is, to be honest, Sayori is... I like Sayori then Natsuki, then Monika, then Yuri, I think, at the moment. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whispered to Monika. Oh wait. So this is why Sayori is vice president, right? Okay, she nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, but I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I'd hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Baka, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe we'll learn something from your friends too. We have to make another poem. So your poems will turn out even better. I think for myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do better job impressing those I want to impress. And not to myself with newfound determination. Baka, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Yuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Yuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Okay, I'm gonna make a new rule. I need to save the game every time a choice comes into action. Yuri, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Baka, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone that makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Jeez, why I'm bad at reading in this game for some reason. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna end it right now. And because it's been about 18 minutes. Actually, should we make our poem this episode? Yeah, let's make our poem this episode. So, do we want to go? Should we go for Sayori? If so, I'll probably go with silly, right? Yeah. So silly. Pink would be Natsuki. Tragic? Yes, fireworks. Nice. Peace. Fuck. Lipstick would probably be her. She's one of those people that is messy and stuff like that. I guess Miga? Fuck! Puppy. God, I'm bad at this. Broken would be Yuri, right? Misery would be Yuri. Like, sad stuff is Yuri, right? Because she likes horror. Oh, there we go, horror. Actually, Rain Cloud, would that be Sayori or Yuri? Because Sayori likes sadness as well. Okay, good. Okay, so she's into more horror, she's into cute, she's into random stuff. Okay, I'm actually going to end it there because I've run out of time for this episode. So if you liked it, punch that like button in the face, share this video with your friends, and comment down below what you want to see next from me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.